Peace and blessings. It's Saturday morning, y'all. It's June 1st. June 1st, 2024. Yep. You know when them J's hit, you know the summer's coming. You know what I mean? So, this morning, we're going to kick it off with a little LOX. Y'all can go on YouTube and check their new mixtape out. No skips. No skips at all. I'm telling you. Whether you're in your ride, you're at the crib, whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You can just let it play. Also, I'm going to be providing some information for Juneteenth this year, 2024. Shout out Von Mays. He's organizing some stuff, and I'm going to read some information that he's put together. Sounds like he's doing some, putting in some good work. You know what I'm saying? He's got some good things going. So I'm going to shout that out. Excuse me for that. I got a little notification or whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to read that, give all that information. So shout out Von Mays. Yeah, so I'm going to get to that and enjoy this LOX. I'm going to play about a minute or half or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 2 minutes or whatever. So enjoy the weekend. Stay safe out here. And until the next one, I'll holler at y'all soon. And we'll get to the episode. But for now, enjoy this music.
Got it out the mud till it turned into dirt. Yeah, put the love in my hustles what earned me the work. Okay, little pain I was feeling that buried the hurt.
Y'all have a great weekend.
Very alert. They think I'm mad at him, I thought was smirk. I can start killing niggas, I go on a spurt. Before I had the deal, I was already on. 40 crack them open, they already gone.
I am Malcolm and me and Della in the concrete jungle with knowledge of sand dwellers. Shout to the sisters, smoking while I listen to the ancestors whisper. Fight for your freedom and your rights cause you need them. And it's the tech age so your life gets deleted. If you're safe, ain't complete. If you ain't complete, you ain't elite. If your little brother's hungry to tell me how could you? It's one for all for one. Van Nubians, light up a doobie, give me a gun. I've been watching the news, I've been feeling the blues. You could get killed by the boys wearing the blue.
No more water, that's it. No more water, Chewy, for tonight, okay?
I wanted to testify, but the judge allowed him to go into everything that I was ever involved in. Was he a bad boy here?
So if you want to get a little more, that's it, Bubba.
This is a scam. This is a rigged trial.
Yeah, on Caitlin Collins tonight, she's talking to one of the people that heard Trump calling people nigger.
It's a lot to absorb, and really that was just a small snippet of it.
It's dangerous. It's irresponsible for anyone to say this was rigged just because they don't like the verdict. The justice system should be respected, and we should never allow anyone to tear it down.
The days of me being in the cult, of that dumpster cult of Donald Trump, is over. Right now, he wants to call me a convict, he wants to call me a felon. Guess what, pal? So are you.
See, this is why I was talking about race too, right? This is why it matters all the time for situations like this. So this is from the Griot on Twitter. I'm just calling it Twitter still. Yeah, but this is from thegriot.com. They do good work on there. That's Byron Allen's company. I don't know who runs the website or whatever, but they do great work. And this is, I'll read the article. It says, for the first time in nearly 2 decades, South Carolina Supreme Court will be entirely white. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm always talking about like how it's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? That how white people dominate and control most spaces. Remember, I mean from the smallest things to the biggest things, from the most insignificant shit to the most important stuff. Remember when I went outside to take the dog out the other day, and I was telling Michelle how we were talking about how, like, because there were rowers like behind our place, you know, it's the river, and they do that rowing and stuff like that, and it'll just be like like 90% white people, whether it's men or women. And I was just like pointing that out. I'm like, see, like, there's like no black people doing anything. Not, you know what I mean? Like, it's white people, like, it's almost no matter what it is, they're the majority of it. And I was just pointing that out. From something that small to something this big, like, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are black and brown people gonna get ahead or make any changes? Or, like, if your Supreme Court is all white? Because even if you were to try to say that all the white people in the South Carolina Supreme Court ain't white, ain't racist, even if and it's not true, I'd be willing to bet, and I don't know none of them, but I'd be willing to bet at least 4 of them are. But let's say all of them weren't. Let's just for shits and giggles. They're still gonna govern and rule and make laws and all that kind of stuff based on their experiences and their growing up and their upbringing and what they were taught and how they were raised and all that stuff. Just naturally, right? And the majority of those 10 people probably didn't have anyone black or brown in their life. I'd be willing to bet that. So they're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? They don't have us in mind. They're not thinking about black people. So it says diversity on the bench is a big topic in a state where African Americans and Latinos make up 1/3 of the population. So I got some audio here. I'm gonna play it. Let's see.
This isn't merely about representation for its own sake. It's about enriching our judicial system with varied perspectives that enhance the fairness, I say fairness, and impartiality of judicial decisions.
State Representative Annie McDaniel said how the courts are made up directly influences how South Carolinians perceive judicial decisions.
As we consider the implications of our current judicial demographics, it is essential to recognize that diversity is not merely symbolic. It directly influences the trust that our communities place in the judicial system.
And while gender and ethnicity are important aspects of a diverse judicial system, it goes beyond that, according to State Representative Dr. Ivory Thigpen.
Because when we talk about diversity, we're talking about geography, thought, we're talking about gender, we're talking about race, we're talking about ability and disability. So we need people who have various experiences so our judicial bench can be the best.
Makes sense to me. Makes sense to y'all. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a little Miles Davis in the back, y'all. It's Saturday, you know what I'm saying? Jazz music is fitting, right? And then I got the little watching CBS 58 News. You know what I'm saying? I like watching their news on Saturdays. Shout them out. I like their local CBS Saturday morning, or is it Sunday? Like, yeah, they're Sunday morning. But I like CBS's, their national Saturday morning program. And yeah, I like the CBS 58 local news on the weekends. I go back and forth between them and 12. Shout out Joyce Garbasiak too. She just retired. Yeah, Joyce Garbasiak was the shit. I've always liked her. Always liked her. Always got good vibes from her. Yeah. So now I'm gonna pull up a couple more little articles here I want y'all to check out with me. Just give me a second. Okay, so check this shit out. This is this white dude, right? Dude looks like he's got at least 3 or 4 missing teeth. This white dude, white trash dude. I ain't trying to stereotype, but he is. He white trash dude. And it looks like he's at some Trump rally or whatever. And he's basically, sounds like he's either crying or he's about to cry and shit about Donald Trump being convicted. Oh yeah, so obviously it's in New York somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to New York City. That's my favorite city in the whole world. New York and then California. Well, state, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a favorite city in California, but yeah, me and Michelle are gonna be getting out there as soon as I get off this damn paper. Yeah. But yeah, so this is a 35-second clip, y'all. 35 seconds, I'm gonna play it. Listen to this clown. Listen to how just brainwashed they are. It's almost sad to listen to someone just be that brainwashed. And trust me, Trump is suffering right now. Cause like I told y'all, I know how it is to be waiting to be sentenced for a crime and shit. Cause especially when you're locked up. Cause the times I've been sentenced for crimes, I've been locked up. I ain't never went to the courtroom from the street to get sentenced. I've always been locked up. And after you go, you know what I'm saying, to your last little hearing and shit like that, and they set your sentencing date, man, because it's usually maybe around a month or, a few weeks later, you go get sentenced. Oh man, you're sitting there and you're locked up and you're waiting to see how much time you're gonna do. That's just rough. So trust me, Trump's going through that because he can't get out his mind. He's like, man, what if I go to jail? Because even his people are telling him, and he ain't gonna go to prison. I don't think he will. I think he's gonna end up getting probation. How funny would that be if dude's PO locked his ass up, violated him? You know what I'm saying? What if she would be the reason he ends up in jail? That'd be funny as hell. I was telling Michelle last night, I hope Trump ends up with a black female PO or a black male PO. You know what I'm saying? And lock his ass up. That'd be funny as hell. But alright, I'm gonna get to the clip. So listen to this shit. Listen to this clown.
The only man that ever stood up for me in my fucking life. Donald fucking Trump. Fucking Obama. Fuck Obama. Fuck Obama. Yo, that motherfucker just won the election, I'll tell you that much. Fuck Joe Biden. Not guilty. I hope the country doesn't burn down. Not guilty. I hope that we can find a way to love each other and to make right this prostitution. Go fuck yourself and your mother.
You hear him, dude was literally crying because I'm watching the video. Dude was crying and shit. He's wiping his little nasty ass nose off and shit. Yeah. Yeah, man, they're out here crying and shit over dude. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that Republican Party, because whether Trump wins or loses or whatever, and the other crazy thing, dude's gonna have to have his Secret Service in there with him, locked up with him. That's gonna be crazy. But yeah, man, these people are nuts. People are nuts. But whether he is president or not, once he's done, they're gonna have to from the bottom up just totally gut that whole party and just start all over. Cause dude it was fucked up party even before he was there, but he just totally yeah, that's crazy. So let's see here. There was one more I wanted to play for y'all. Oh, I just wanted to run down real quick before I head out. Just gonna play for y'all the list of all the racial things Trump has said in the past. For people that may have forgot or don't care, I'm gonna run this back.
where his businesses were, okay? This brought a federal lawsuit against Trump and his company in 1973 for discrimination, racial discrimination at Trump housing developments because he did not want black people to live in where he lived or where his businesses were, okay? He's also dined with white supremacists. He said that there were many fine people on both sides after a deadly white supremacist riot. He called countries like Haiti, can I say the word, Brian?
I've tried before.
Of course, that white man ain't gonna let you cuss on the air.
It's been said.
Okay. He's a birther. The list, he falsely accused of Central Park 5. He is, according to many people, a racist. And so running on racism doesn't
like the old days.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want to end it with this one because I meant to play this clip yesterday, but I forgot. My bad. So this is about 3 minutes, so please check this one out. This is about healthcare, and this is a white woman. She seems pretty smooth, though, you know what I'm saying? So shout her out. And she's saying how there's racism in healthcare, too. She's saying that's just the real deal. It's just out here, and to beware of it. You know what I mean? So this is a white woman. She's saying racism in healthcare is real. So I'm gonna play this. And she has a black daughter. So she said black daughter was discriminated against. So I'm gonna play this clip. And she's pissed. So shout out Nikki the God. Shout out Nikki the God. Says a white nurse decides to expose racist white nurses and patients after her black daughter was discriminated against. So, here we go.
Racism in healthcare definitely exists. And if anyone tells you it does not, they are a liar. And my daughter just experienced it for the first time today. I cannot tell you how many times I have been called to a patient room because, one, either the patient feels like the nurse that is African American is incompetent and does not know what they are doing, or two, they just do not want an African American nurse for no reason at all. I also cannot tell you the amount of times I have had to chastise or reprimand a white nurse because they are not giving an African American patient the exact same treatment or care that they would give a white patient. So my daughter is doing clinicals, and she went in today to do an echo scan on a patient. This patient, she said, was in her early 90s, white patient. The patient had her daughter in the room with her. My daughter is biracial, so to the world, of course, she is perceived as African American. They went in to do the scan. The daughter and the mother immediately looked at my daughter and told the preceptor, my daughter's preceptor, who is white, that they did not want my daughter to do the scan. They did not want my daughter to touch their mother, her mother. The preceptor said, I'm not sure what is the problem. She's very competent. I am right here. If anything, is done wrong, I can correct her. The daughter proceeded to say she did not care. She did not want my daughter to do the scan. She did not trust it. She did not want my daughter to touch her. The preceptor pushed her for what was the problem. The daughter finally admitted it's because she's African American. She does not want her touching her mother. She does not feel like she is competent enough to do the job. My daughter looked at the preceptor. The preceptor again advocated that she's very competent, that she's right here overseeing. The daughter insisted she didn't want her to touch her. The preceptor said, it's fine, I'll do it. My daughter stepped out of the room. She did not get disrespectful. She actually went to the car and called me. She was in tears. She was so upset. Now, my daughter is a lot like me. My daughter actually wanted to go the fuck off. But because she knows she is a professional in a professional setting, she walked out and she came to call me. As a mother, I am pissed. I am just totally pissed off that my daughter was treated like that. But as a person who has worked in healthcare for many years, I'm disgusted. I am disgusted that people are this fucking ignorant in 2024. My daughter is very competent, and there are thousands and hundreds and millions of African American healthcare givers that are extremely competent. Some that are far more competent than their white counterparts. But ignorant ass patients like this and their families will never get to experience these wonderful healthcare workers because their fucking mindset is so stupid. And I hate that my daughter had to go through this. I am truly disturbed. But it's the reality of the world we live in.
Style, come and kick it with styles. Like a G, we were talking a while. If you ever in pain, best thing to do is to offer a smile. And we caught light, they ain't even off on trial. Yeah, I'm true blue. Maybe I should go to the Nile. I'm a real G. You can go and check out the file. Facts, you learn to adapt wherever you at. This is real life, this ain't only a rap. And I told the homie man, before I was a man, I was a boy. Took his time to learn the layout of the lane. Now I like the layout, get your team. Trying to do business, focusing and get a plan. Ghost. Got it.
Thanks for listening to Saturday's episode. Peace and enjoy this LOX. I'm gonna play about a minute and a half.
That's me, the ghost.
Got it out the mud till it turned into dirt. Yeah, put the love in my hustles, what earned me to work. Okay, little pain, I was feeling that buried the hurt. That just made my heart cold and very alert. They think I'm mad at him, I throw him a smirk. I just start killing niggas, I go in a spurt. Before I had the deal, I was already on. Before they crack them open, they already gone.
I am Malcolm and me and Della in the concrete jungle with knowledge of sand dwellers. Shout to the sisters, smoking while I listen to the ancestors whisper. Fight for your freedom and your rights cause you need them. And it's the tech days so your life gets deleted if your sight ain't complete. If you ain't complete, you ain't elite. If your little brother's hungry to tell me how could you, it's one for all for one. Paying Nubians, light up a doobie, give me a gun. I've been watching the news, I've been feeling the blues. You could get killed by the boys wearing the blue. And I don't mean the Crips, talk about the cops on the strip. See the option, your options to dig. It shouldn't have to be like that. Hard to survive, third eye, can't see like that. Ghosts. D-block, D-block, D-block,
Now that's a mix.
riding around in my Britney. When those songs finish, smoking sour, getting high. You don't even know who's in it, oh no. They don't wanna blow, they just sitting there, and they ain't touching my dough. Now my revolver on top, since we cool, but I don't give a fuck. Keep talking, I'ma let that thing fuck, oh no. They don't wanna blow, they just sitting there, and they ain't touching my dough.
Red book, they rewrote the scripture. Not a culture vulture, culture shifter. Headshot, so I don't gotta hope it hit you. Yet still my life's like a motion picture. On the same road, just enhancing the route. As far as the bricks, I moved a substantial amount. Fake niggas is the cancer, cancel them out. Ready whatever you gotta do if you the man of the house. Oh yeah, fuck the label, pill money's fuego. Everybody eating, so they gon' do what I say, yo. Even the police, long as I keep them on the payroll. Money machines and the scales on the table. PCP, Mom Dagger in the yayo. Ain't nowhere to put it, we like George and Diego. Blow high, call the whole team, round them up. Get everybody in the room, tell them count it up.
When those songs finish, smoking sour, getting high. You don't even know who's in it, oh no.
When it might only be a few of them, it could be like even like lions. When it might only be a few of them, it could be like 10 hyenas and 3 lions. The 3 lions are still like eventually push the hyenas out. I've seen some where it'd be like one big male lion and he'll be fending off like 7 or 8 hyenas.
And I feel like hyenas just, like, they just fuck with people. Like,
they're scavengers,
They're
kind
just
of.
trying to steal your food.
Oh, they'll come
through.
through.
They're not trying to kill you.
They'll come
They're
through.
trying to steal your food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love leopards.
But once they figure out they can't do it, they just, like, scamper off.
Mm-hmm.
The leopard reproduces.
See, like, how can you sleep when you have to take care of
The litter
a little
contains
baby?
1 to 3.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess you can go like in a little
For a very
bush,
short
you know.
gestation period of less than 100 days.
Yeah, just imagine like how many times she's got to pick them cubs up and put them in her mouth and carry them up the tree and stuff.
500 grams. They spend the first few weeks of
I think tigers and leopards are my favorite big cats.
So basically, the male gets her pregnant and then leaves.
Holy shit, that's a big ass lion.
How big are those teeth, I wonder? Like this?
Their teeth got at least a good 5 inches long, probably. Oh,
Yeah, I just didn't want to sit in the bed because, like, you can't, like, really sit up.
Hell yeah.
And I didn't want to lay.
Hell
You know
no.
what I mean? Oh, good job, Chewy. Good
He
job.
peed on the thing.
Yep. Good job.
At night, she devotes more than 60% of her time to them.
I actually don't mind the pee pad thing, but they're expensive. But that's from a grocery store. I bet if I bought them, like, on Amazon, they'd be cheaper.
These young leopards are only a few.
Do you think that does it matter like the quality or the brand? It's all the same thing.
I used to use those in the kids' beds.
You know what you could
Like
do?
under the sheet so it didn't ruin the mattress.
Oh, okay. You know what you could do? You could put one of those on Charlie. One of them pee pads.
At which point they will earn their
Make kind of wrap it up like in diaper form. Ugh. Damn. The big how them animals don't get sick from eating that meat just like that. Just I mean basically that's just it. It's not you can't get any rawer than that. But their bodies are made like.
Positive breast cancer. My fear of recurrence could have held
There
me
they
back,
are.
but I'm staying focused.
Crazies. Why do they need to have? Why do I don't understand why the motorcycles need to be that loud though. Why they need to be made that loud? Like what's the point of that?
I mean, I feel like Harleys are the loudest, and I feel like that's like a signature. I don't know why it's like that.
But why? Okay, so why can't I be rolling down the street bumping some LOX? Why can't that be signature coming out my car through the speakers? They're gonna call that noise and tell me to turn my shit down if it's too loud. But a Harley Davidson motorcycle can roll through all loud, and that's just how it is. They're just made
I
like
rolled
that.
up in front of mine playing Wham today.
Oh shit, you're playing George Michaels and them? Baby, don't that look like a Brady Bunch house? Mm-hmm. We didn't watch Brady Bunch random. We didn't watch Brady Bunch. What did we go to bed to last night?
Arco.
Oh yeah.
It was a good one too.
Was it? I kind of fell out pretty quickly.
Okay, so he had the open lines. I like those.
The open lines are the shit.
Better than him like just talking about shit.
Because if you ain't interested in that, right?
Because sometimes it's like too nerdy, too
It'll be too sciencey, right.
So I like the open lines, and it was about, have you ever made a pact with the devil?
No.
And he was like, only call if you have made a pact with the devil.
Oh, the weirdos started calling.
So people were calling not
making
about
up
that,
bullshit. People would be making shit up.
but not
like,
even
totally
about
making
that.
bullshit
He's
up.
like, so have you made a pact with the devil? After like, a few seconds of the person like, hi, Art, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, well, no, but I was calling about, and he's like, this line is only
so they were calling about just other random stuff.
Yeah, just to get on, and he was like, this
just to get on the radio.
Yeah, and he was like, this line is only about if you've made a pact with the devil.
Right.
If you haven't, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to hang up on you.
Damn. I've heard him do that before, too.
Yeah, because when he has a specific topic, he wants to stay on topic, and I get that.
Yeah, I'm going to grab some orange juice. I'll grab that. And a cigarette.
Okay.
This software studies the morning smells and listens.
Fucking with something, I'm sure. Bring the box of wine.
The smell of blood from a long way off, or the disturbances in a herd that could herald a dietary reward. These two young animals have just come out of the den where they've spent the night.
Yeah, hyenas are right there.
I'm just gonna text your mom and ask her if it's okay if we text him and just...
President to actually go to prison. Judge Merchan has an unprecedented decision to make 6 weeks from now during that sentencing hearing that is now set for July 11th. Trump could be sent to prison with a 20-year maximum given the counts that he was found guilty on yesterday. He could also be fined up to $5,000 for each of the 34 counts, or he could be put on probation, perhaps even with strict supervision. Or maybe one of those nerve-wracking of all of the options for a well-documented germaphobe, community service, up to 400 hours of it potentially. Here tonight to break down all the options, CNN legal analyst and criminal defense attorney Joey Jackson, attorney and jury consultant Renato Stabile.
No more water chewing for tonight, okay?
He's really a devil. I wanted to testify, but the judge allowed them to go into
you're
everything
peeing all
that
the
I was
time.
ever involved in. Was he a bad boy here?
So if you want to get a little more, that's it,
This
Bubba.
is a scam. This is a rigged trial.
Yeah, on Caitlin Collins tonight, she's talking to one of the people that heard Trump calling people nigger.
It's a lot to absorb, and really that was just a small snippet of it. It's just the tip of the iceberg.
So I'm going to go on and record it.
Oh my God, the
background was familiar. They
I
showed
know.
it was right there, the golden escalator at Trump. He was speaking from there this morning as a former president, and now a convicted
A little bit, can you tell?
to say a lot has happened in the last 9 years. In what sounded like a mini version of a MAGA rally, Trump also took a shot at his own attorneys during his 33-minute set.
Anytime you want.
Falsification of business records
want to do it now,
in the
that's
first
fine.
degree. It sounds so bad. I said, wow. And even my own lawyers, I get very upset with them because they don't say what it is.
Orange man, go do your time.
Trump is
So I got the information I said I was gonna pull up, and this is from Von Mays. So this is from his Facebook post, and like I was saying, it's it's a peace day. You know what I mean? This is T4TC. You know what I'm saying? That stands for this for the city. You know what I'm saying? That's what that stands for. But spelling it is T, the number 4, the letter T, the letter C. Once again, the letter T, the number 4, the letter T, the number C. And it says this, number 4, this city. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's for. And it's a peace day, basically. You know what I'm saying? And it's they're gonna have barbers there, volunteers, printing. So I'm reading the pamphlet. There's gonna be barbers there, volunteers, printing. They'll have cases of water, because I'm sure it's gonna be hot out there. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, June is June 1st, you know what I'm saying? So the weather's gonna start breaking, so, you know what I'm saying? We gotta stay hydrated and shit. They're gonna have decorations. Said there'll be garbage cans there, coolers and ice, basic food catering for event staff and influencers. So I guess they're gonna have things there, for people, influencers. So I'm assuming that means, podcasters, people that do music, art, just, all that kind of stuff. If you're a creative person, that sounds like good stuff. That's nice. They're gonna be giving away 10 bikes. Once again, they're gonna be giving away 10 bikes. And they're gonna have prizes as well. So it says 10 bikes for giveaway / prizes. Ways that you or your organization / company can support monetarily with free services, sponsorship, or material in kind. That's a little message at the bottom. Once again, it says ways you or your organization / company can support monetarily with free services, sponsorship, or material in kind. So, and then some of the companies that are going to be involved, or partnering up with this event is Community Task Force, MKE, and obviously Von Mays is a big part of that. I'm just reading all the companies and organizations that are involved that they have on here. MK Music Agency, Engine Records. So I'm guessing, you know, these are sponsors and stuff like that. That's good stuff. Engine Records, MK Music Agency, Milwaukee Promise Zones, West Care, Wisconsin, Big Clean MKE. Hold on, let me expand this some more to make sure. Yep, Big Clean MKE. We Locked In Milwaukee. We Locked In MKE. United Wisconsin. Excuse me, my bad. Unite Wisconsin. Once again, Unite Wisconsin. Milwaukee Parks Foundation. Wisconsin Voices. What does this one say? Our Money. Milwaukee County Supervisor Juan Miguel Martinez, District 12. Once again, County Supervisor Juan Miguel Martinez, District 12. Shout out my Latin homie. I don't know him, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm part Mexican, so shout him out. MKE Expanded. Shout them out. MKE Expanded. City of Milwaukee, Russell W. Stamper II, District 15 Alderman. Once again, Russell W. Stamper II, District 15 Alderman from the City of Milwaukee. Once again, MKE Expanded. Wisconsin Voices, Milwaukee Parks Foundation, Unite Wisconsin, Milwaukee Promise Zones, West Care, Wisconsin. I hope I'm pronouncing this one right. I'm just trying to read it off the logo, you know what I'm saying? There's a M is in Mary, you know what I'm saying? And then there's the letters TP. So I'm just gonna say MTP, or it's gonna be TPM. So forgive me for that one. MK Music Agency, Engine Records, and Community Task Force, MKE. Yep, so those are some or all of the companies and organizations, you know what I mean, that are linking up to make this happen. I think that's great. That's good work, you know what I'm saying? That shows collaboration, that shows communication, because that means people are talking and having conversations and stuff like that. So that's what's up. Yeah, so once again, that's T, the number 4, TC, this for the city. This for the city. And it's basically a peace day, you know what I'm saying, in Milwaukee. And once again, they're gonna have barbers there, volunteers, printing. They'll have water, decorations. They'll have food catering for event staff and influencers. They'll have coolers and ice. They're gonna have 10. They're gonna be giving away 10 bikes, y'all, too. Summer's coming up, you know what I'm saying? That'd be cool to have a bike, a free bike. You know what I'm saying? Go down by the lake or wherever and ride your bike. That'd be cool. Yeah, so y'all get ready for that. And that's June 19th. That is going to be June 19th. And that's Peace Day, MKE, okay? So I'm going to read the hashtags as well. I just want to make sure I don't leave anything out or whatever, because I'm reading it. You know what I mean? So the hashtags are Peace Day MKE, hashtag MKE influencers. I'm one of them. I mean, because I don't call myself an influencer. I totally get what that means, but like, I don't even know what I call myself. a talker. I don't know. Someone that just talks about issues, I guess, or whatever. But yeah. Yep, so hashtag MKE influencers. People out here doing good work, though. You know what I mean? I mean, people out here doing good work. And it's nice having your own platform to do things. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It truly is. I love having my own platform because I can do stuff like this. I can help spread the word. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag Washington Park. Shout out Washington Park. That's my old stomping ground. I grew up on Sherman and Hour. 3237 North Sherman Boulevard. Sherman and Hour. Yeah. That's basically where me and my brother grew up at. We lived over there for about 10 years. Yeah. Anyways, hashtag this number 4, the city. Hashtag band shell. That's B as in boy, A, N as in Nancy, D as in David, shell. Hashtag peace and unity. Hashtag June 19th. And then that's Juneteenth Peace Day, MKE, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I believe this is the first one. Like I'm saying, this specific event. So it'd be nice. I'm gonna make sure I get down there. You know what I'm saying? No doubt about it. Me and Michelle get on down there. But yeah, I hope I helped out. Like I said I would. And yeah, Vaughn, like I was saying, if you need, you know what I'm saying, if you got any other things coming up, you know what I'm saying, and you need me to help spread the word or whatever, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Just Facebook me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or email me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'll get it up. I'll put it on my podcast. All right. So yeah, if anyone wants to get in touch with Vaughn, that's Vaughn Mays. You know what I'm saying? He is an activist and advocacy advocacy podcast. It says, you know what I'm saying? And Vaughn's basically an artist. You know what I'm saying? He's doing good work out here. And he's the founder of the Community Task Force, MKE, like I was saying. Founder of Community Task Force, MKE. Does great work out here. All right, I'm going to get going, y'all. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy this weekend's podcasts. And stay safe out here, everybody. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the clips. Try not to be too offended by anything I say. You know what I'm saying? I'll be talking about white people a lot on here, so you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm always trying to make a point about it though, so you know what I'm saying? We're all grown adults and shit, so it doesn't matter if people don't like what I'm saying, but if it's true and accurate, then all you can just do is be upset. You know what I'm saying? It don't change that the shit ain't fact. So yeah, that's just some side note shit. Because I know some white people will be listening to the podcast like, man, why is he always talking about white people? Why is he always talking about race? Because that shit runs and controls the world. It really does. And it's sad. It's sad that that's like that, but it's always going to be that way. Race is always going to be, you know, yeah, that's crazy. All right, y'all. So enjoy the game. We're without basketball for the next, 4 or 5 days. Still doing good. Me and Michelle are doing good. I'm number 4 and 5. Number 4 and 5 on the NBA Survivor pool that my brothers got going. Shout out my big bro Ken. Yeah. So looking forward to that. Because it's first, second, and third place, you know what I'm saying, win money. So I'm in 4th and 5th, and then Michelle's, hers is in 14th. She's looking to creep back up because she's still got a lot of Boston and Dallas players. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to that. So it'll be, like I said, a lot of crime shows this weekend, little house hunters. Probably watch What's Happening. Probably throw on The Wiz. Some cooking shows. Probably take Chewy out. for a walk or something like that. He's going to the vet Monday, you know, just to make sure, you know, we like to just make sure he's all good and everything. He's a new puppy and everything, so we just want to make sure he's all squared away. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he lives a nice long life and shit like that. But so far so good. Yeah, he's a ball of energy though. He don't ever stop running around. Yeah, we got a new pug. For those who probably wonder like, what's dude talking about? Yeah, we got a new pug. He's like almost 4 months now. He was born on Valentine's Day. Yeah, he's a little pug. His name is Chewy. Named after Star Wars, we named it. But it's fitting because he chews on everything. Chews on everything. So yeah. But I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy the episode. Stay safe. And I'm going to holler at everyone soon. Peace. Excuse me if you just heard my stomach growl. I gotta go grab me something to eat. That's one of the reasons I'm gonna get off here right now. Peace, y'all. Thanks for listening.
With this, I'm in love with that. I'm in love with drug money. I'm in love with rap. Got a couple hit it with me and they love the clap. But all I really wanna know is where the love is at.
Just remix, y'all see the get big off, big off, big off.
Do you really want the best for me? Are you happy when niggas testing me? You just trying to figure out my recipe. You won't never get it, just bounce, nigga, just pressing me. Like calisthenics, he got a lot of sets. Get shot out of breath, right with a lot of steps. Rather give you some game, homie, to get a lot of checks. Cause if you mob it, my nigga, you know you gotta rap. You can't rap, bitch ass nigga, get you with can packs. Send them a letter, envelope filled up with anthrax. Telling the homies they gotta grind. I'm telling the homies they gotta shine. Take out your time, figure out what's on your mind. If hindsight is foresight, why do you need a line? Yeah. Then what is your end game? Couple niggas who some got him a pen game. Still end up in the pen. Yeah, fuck it, we insane. Dior bucket up in the Porsche, thin chain. Nice sweatsuit, my niggas some thin frames. All my niggas winning, of course, is my end game.